When we're dealing with pneumatic systems, pressure losses in all the components are a really big deal that we can't ignore, especially when it comes to valves. There's a few different kinds of valves, but each one is rated in the amount of pressure based on the amount of flow that you can expect to lose, and so you have to account for all of those losses and still have enough pressure to drive the end application. For a quick example of why we have these pressure losses, let's take a look at the inside of a standard ball valve. Now these ball valves, when we open and close the ball, inside a perfect opening is aligning itself with the passage of the fluid, and there's very little restriction to the flow. Therefore, we have almost no loss of pressure because it can free flow right through the valve. Now on the other hand, an industrial valve with a spool inside has passageways that force the fluid, air, to move all over the place inside. Because it requires a lot of energy to force the air through all of these passageways, we lose a lot of energy. And that energy conversion happens in form of heat and noise, and therefore requires more pressure from our source to force the air through, compensating for this pressure loss, to be sure that we have enough pressure left at the end to drive our load devices like our cylinders and air motors and things like that.